Here's the leaker.
Did you do that? No? Okay. What's going on, everyone? That Ford Ranger guy here today, doing something a little bit different. I don't know anything about plumbing. I just don't know how to do it. The only thing I've ever done is change out the drain on a new sink. And last night we had a big leak and drained our well dry, and I couldn't figure it out. Kept hearing the water running, wasn't sure where it was going. And I ended up coming and checking out all the spigots on the outside, making sure nothing was leaking, hoping that it wasn't under the house. Luckily, it was not under the house. Came out to the garden. It was dark out, I didn't have a light, and it started getting squishy as I walked up. Well, it turns out that the spigot we have back here at the bottom, the PVC, the glue, the cement, had finally failed. I don't know how old it is. This house was a rental. I'm guessing this was an add-on after the fact, but either way, found the leak, dug it up, and yeah. So here's the spigot that was in the ground to there. It was a ways down, but what I'd found was it had failed, the glue. So I'm gonna go over, to the best of my knowledge, might work for you, might not. Like I said before, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm a YouTube mechanic, man. We figured it out, right, Sage? Yeah. So I'll be getting some new wet dry cement from Ace Hardware and getting some stuff to prep and clean. And I'll show you one trick that I learned. So given the state of how low it is and with the water, I went ahead and got the Christie's Wetter Dry. It supposedly dries a lot faster. So I'm gonna hope that it works. And like I said before, I am gonna be cleaning this up with some sandpaper and rubbing alcohol just to get it nice and clean and fresh for the new fitment, so that hopefully it doesn't leak. So one of the tricks that I saw online for kind of stopping any residual water drips, because you don't want it to be wet when you put the stuff on, is you put a little piece of bread in there to plug it up. Obviously the dog wants the sandpaper, but that's what I'm going to use. Get back. Just to stop that residual drip, just so I have time to get the new cement on there. And with that being bread, obviously it'll get soggy, and I don't have a filter on this spigot, so it'll shoot it right out. If you do have a filter, you might want to consider something else. Not sure what though. And make sure you get it completely dry. Bread trick's working, so that's pretty cool. Now you want to make sure you shake it up good. There's directions on the can. They are super small, but if you need them, there's also plenty of videos from this company on how to use it too. Now you don't want to put too much or too little on, obviously, because then it won't seal, or if you put too much, it won't dry quick enough. And you want it to look kind of like water consistency. So with that in mind, I'm going to try and do this without dipping it in the water. Then you want to make sure that you do not move it while it is drying, obviously. And then it says to wait about 10 minutes, and full curing is after 24 hours, roughly. But you can still use it, I guess, before that. So we'll hope for the best. All right, I'm gonna go turn on the water and we'll see what happens, I guess. Well, so far so good. Could also be the bread, so I'm gonna get the dog's head out of the way. I guess she'll learn real quick. Yeah, the bread trick worked. Shot the bread out in a nice steamy foam. Yeah, we're golden. It worked. Bread trick, I recommend. Unless you have a screen, you might need to think of something else, or if you're able to remove the screen, that really helped a lot. So, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking the reason why it failed is even though I had that cover around the Spicket, the dog would sometimes get a hold of the hose and she'd tug on it and this would wiggle. And I think she finally just kind of jerked it around enough that it kind of broke it free down there. So I'm happy. I can finally do some dishes. So it's done. It's fixed for now. At least I know where to go if it does fail again. Hopefully it doesn't for a while. And hopefully it happens not in the winter time. So knock on wood, wherever it is. If this helped you out, drop it in the comments. If you have any other tips or tricks for anyone else watching that might help or work better. As I've said before, I've never done anything like this except some drain on a new sink. So there's no pressure to it. So this was a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I think it went pretty well. And if you are able to, I would let it cure the full 24 hours like it recommends, just to be safe. Me, I don't have a shut off from the house to that, and I need water. So until next time, I guess, drop a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss any more shenanigans that I might be up to. And thanks for watching.